Welcome back. The Browns pick is in, and it's going to come up on the screen momentarily. But the Kansas City with the 95th pick, Denver Broncos took McTelvin Ingram, defensive tackle from Arkansas, and with the 96th pick, KC took Lucas Niang, offensive tackle, TCU. Keith, what are your thoughts on that, buddy? For both KC and for Denver. Yeah, and Keith, can you hold on a second? The Browns just selected. Yeah.
Offensive lineman of a tackle of the guard is being picked off by whichever teams that are in need of such help right now.
And Keith, and for all of you who are tuning in, the Browns just selected Jacob Phillips, inside linebacker from LSU. Keith, what do you think? You think that was a good move for the Browns to take that one? Yeah, this was number 97. It was number 97, yes.
The Jacob Phillips inside linebacker from
LSU. Yes, exactly, and I can agree with that. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, Keith, I want to thank you for being on. I know you're getting tired, so I'm going to let you go. And I'll have you back on, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. So, and we'll wrap up the draft. So, you have a good night there, buddy.
All right, we'll take care. Thanks for this evening. We will see you with rounds 4 through 7 tomorrow.
All right, take it easy, buddy. Thanks a lot for being on.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, my buddy Keith will be back on with me tomorrow. And I want to... and I just want to... Baltimore's pick is in, and I'm hoping for that to come up on the screen shortly. And we're starting to wind down the third round of the NFL draft. And this has been one of those drafts where the picks have come as no surprise. And as my buddy Keith indicated, I think this was a good move for the Browns taking inside linebacker. We both did. And I just feel that this is what the Browns needed to do. And I think that's what they needed. I'm waiting for Baltimore's pick to come in on the screen. And so we shall see what they do when they go for this pick. We'll see what Baltimore comes up with. So we're waiting for that to come in, and I think this is a really good move for the Browns. And so I just feel these are picks that are.
Recruiting piece, but once they get them on,
decide to turn the sound back on.
Tremendous job developing these young men into whatever.
And I just feel that Baltimore is really. I think they're going to go with a wide receiver this time. I really think they are, because that's what they need. And
he has a bunch of holes to fill. I'm forgetting now. His defensive coordinator.
And I really think that they are going to go with that.
He's at Baylor now.
And I really, they need something in the backfield to really, in the front line actually, that can really help out the offense. And I really think that they're going to go with a wide receiver. Actually, they've already got. I think they're going to go with an edge. But we'll see. I take that back. Forget wide receiver. Forget I said that. But I think they're going to go with an edge. So keep that in mind. So
continue the wave here in rounds 2 and 3. Ravens have a pick in.
And Baltimore's pick is about to come up on the screen.
In the 2020 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Malik Harrison, linebacker, Ohio State.
And they go with Malik Harrison, inside linebacker from Ohio State.
He was a 3-year starting quarterback in high
Yeah, Malik Harrison.
John Harbaugh, Eric DeCosta, they've got a guy who paced the Buckeyes with 75 tackles, Herbie.
Clearly, Ozzie
Ozzie Newsome left the blueprint behind.
Inside linebacker from Ohio State. I think that was a good move on Baltimore because they need an inside linebacker on the defensive side of the ball. They need it because they lacked that last year a little bit, and I think that's what they need. The Giants are back on the clock. Their pick is in. I am waiting for that pick to come up on the screen, and I think pick number 100 is what closes out the third round, I believe. So we're almost at the end of the night here for rounds 2 and 3 of the NFL draft.
Nobody ever talked about Malik Harrison. You know what I mean?
So we shall see.
He was in Columbus.
So we're coming down the home stretch for tonight, but I want to take this opportunity. I'm with a new mic tonight. My other one I wasn't getting a sound out of, excuse me, but this is better sound quality, so you're able to hear it a lot more. And I think the Giants this time are going to go with a safety because that's what they need. I think they need a safety. So we're going to wait and see what they come up with, and we're waiting for that pick to come in. And I just want to. This has been a fun last 2 nights, and we'll also have a fun day tomorrow. And so this will be a way to wrap up the draft tomorrow. And 5 Ohio State Buckeyes have gone off the board. But actually, 7 Ohio State Buckeyes have gone off the board in this draft between rounds 1, 2, and 3. And the Giants pick has come in, and we're waiting for them to come out for it to come up on the screen. Matt Parrott, offensive tackle, UConn. And I think that was a good move on the Giants' part. And I think that's what they need, an offensive tackle. And I really think they do. So this was a good move on the Giants' part. And the Las Vegas Raiders are back on the clock. So, and so we are waiting for their pick to come in. I think this might be the last pick of the night. And this will wrap up round 3 of the NFL draft. We'll have to wait and see. And this has really been one of those drafts. None of these picks have surprised me in both rounds tonight. And this has been another fun night. We had 2 great picks this time in the draft tonight, and one last night. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And this has been one of those drafts. I think this is going to be interesting. And I think the Browns need to take a wide receiver with pick number 115, and then they've already gotten a linebacker, so I'm going to switch it. And I'm going to say, and I've already got a safety, I'm going to say a defensive end in 160. So we will actually, in 160, so we'll see that. We'll see about tomorrow. And Las Vegas Raiders pick is in. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen to see what it will be. And,
they hope to be able to do that out of UConn. The Las Vegas Raiders with the 100th pick. Now about to make a selection. At the 100th pick, with the 100th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Tanner Muse, linebacker, Clemson.
And they're the Tanner Muse, safety, Clemson. I don't know if that was a good move. Oops. There we go. I lost a little bit of audio there. I do apologize. I had a little technical problem. I really think that we're about to be coming down the home stretch on this thing, and with this video, you'll notice no audio problem, but it will come back on. I did lose a little bit of audio, but that is, I do apologize. It'll come back on. You just have to scroll your line down, and that'll help. And but I do think that I think this was a good move on the Raiders' part, and I really think that they're going to have a lot.
We can never do what they do.
With that, I think a good. They could have a good turnout with a good thing with that safety, and
America, built for interoperability and puts
So,
first responders first, giving their calls priority 24/7. We do what
so I think that's what they're going to need, and I really think. I think they possibly do need a safety, and I just want to. I really feel that this is going to be one of those drafts where the
like those from Buddy.
that were. I think the Raiders, with them being now the Las Vegas Raiders, well, they're going to want a lot more, and I think when they start to play this coming season, it's going to be a whole new ballgame with them being in Las Vegas now versus Oakland. So we'll have to really see what happens, and excuse me, and I really think that's what we're going to have to do, and to wait and see what happens, and I just want to say, I just need really, I think this is what I think is going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the Las Vegas Raiders. So I've got about 3 minutes and 25 seconds left of this segment, and I'll have to upload again. And so hopefully this pick for New England is going to come in pretty soon, and we'll wait and see what happens. And so just bear with me, stay with me, and I really just think that I'm gonna take a break, and I'll come right back because I've only got 2 minutes left of this segment. So stay with us. I'll be right back.